Now, there is a lot of excitement in Cameroon, where the 33rd edition of the Africa Cup of Nations tournament is kicking off on Sunday. Now, the African Football Confederation has set really strict protocols for AFCON. All spectators must be fully vaccinated and show a negative PCR test less than 72 hours before a match. Now, stadiums can only fill up to 60% capacity, but there is a but. There will be an increased capacity to 80% when Cameroon's national team plays. Now, the tournament begins with Cameroon taking on Burkina Faso at the Olembe Stadium in Yaounde. And I'll be talking to our reporter there after this report.
Cameroonians are already dancing in the streets. The spirit of football is in the air. And everywhere you look, the host nation's flag is sure to be seen. And local fans hope the indomitable Lions can win their 6th AFCON title on home soil.
I am very proud of the work my country has put into hosting the tournament. After a very long time.
My hope is that everything goes well. May the best team win, and that we have a beautiful celebration.
I would like my Cameroonian brothers, the Lions, to win this AFCON. I also hope it boosts our economy.
But the last time they hosted the tournament back in 1972, they failed to win. However, striker Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting hopes they can make fans happy.
Of course, it's an honor to play the Nations Cup at home, and it's a special thing, of course, for the whole nation. And we want to go as far as possible. That's clear. We have a good squad, a good team. We're a big nation of football in Africa, and yeah, it's special, definitely.
The most successful country in the history of the tournament is Egypt, with 7 titles, followed by Cameroon's 5. And defending champions Algeria have won it twice. Led by Manchester City's Riyad Mahrez, the Foxes have not lost a game since November 2018 and recently won the Arab Cup while extending their unbeaten streak. Egypt are going to the AFCON with one of the world's most recognized players in Mohamed Salah. The Liverpool striker scored 24 goals in the Premier League in 2021. The 24 teams have been drawn into 6 groups. The top 2 teams from each group, along with the 4 best third-place teams, are guaranteed a spot in the last 16. But the tournament has been troubled by construction delays, as well as the COVID-19 pandemic that led to its postponement. The crisis in the Anglophone region, with a separatist group clamoring for an independent country, has led to more than 3,000 deaths and more than 1 million people displaced. Recent attacks in the city of Buea, not far from Olembe, one of the host cities, has created safety fears.
It's in this same context that we managed the African Nations Championship a few months ago. So I can't reveal here the measures that are being put in place, but you should know that just like that tournament took place under very good conditions, the AFCON will also take place under very good conditions. There are no worries. There's nothing to worry about.
Cameroon will hope that the next 4 weeks of football go without a hitch, as it puts on a show for the world to remember.
And I'm now joined by our reporter Blaise Eyong, who is in Cameroon for us today. Hi, Blaise, it's good to see you. How serious is the security threat for this tournament?
Thanks, Christine. Observers say remains a big problem for the African Cup of Nations. One of the stadiums which is hosting this tournament is in the Anglophone region, where there has been conflict raging for over 5 years. On Wednesday, a bomb went off, and that was just less than a week ago. Another bomb had gone off in Limbe, and a lot of people that we spoke to in the city say that they fear that the separatists may carry a bomb into the stadium in Limbe and attack supporters, fans that have come to watch the games, and even teams that are playing in Olembe. So security remains a big concern, but not just in Olembe, also in the West region, because the West region is close to the Northwest region of Cameroon. The Northwest region is the epicenter of the Anglophone conflict. And some believe that the teams that are playing in the West region, in the town of Bafoussam, may be attacked by separatists. Also, Cameroon is facing the problem, security threats from Boko Haram, though Boko Haram has never been attacked the city of Garwa in recent history. But there is also, analysts say there's a potential that something like that may happen. So we cannot say for sure what will happen in the days ahead, but security remains a big problem for this tournament.
And has the government responded to this security threat? How have they responded to the security threat?
For the Anglophone region, the government has put in place a lot of soldiers in towns like Boya, Olembe. These are towns in the southwest region of Cameroon where the tournament will be taking place, one of the cities where the tournament will be taking place. So the last time that I was there, I saw lots of armored vehicles. I saw tanks on the street. It looked to me like a war scene. And when ministers and other CAF delegations go to inspect the stadium in Olembe, you see a huge number of soldiers surrounded around the stadium. So government says they are not taking anything for granted, that they have put in place security measures to keep the separatists away.
Who is favourite to win this time around?
It is hard to say. Cameroon has a lot of advantage because Cameroon is hosting. Cameroon is hosting this tournament after the last league did so 50 years ago. So there's a huge support in Cameroon. But you also have very strong teams with good players like Senegal, where you have Mani, you have the Nigerians. You have a lot of teams that have potential, and you also have the North African teams, which are sometimes always seen as the favorite for the African Cup of Nations. So I will want Cameroon to win because it's my country, but I think the competition is going to be tough, and let's expect surprise because we have seen the likes of Zambia win the African Cup of Nations in the past.
Yeah, and let's hope Zimbabwe will make some history there in Cameroon. Blaise Yaounde, it's good to talk to you as always.
Thank you.